Yo, what's going on, internet people? It's your boy again, Uche, with another video. See, I told y'all these algorithms don't like my black ass, and TikTok did take my video down. I'm not surprised. It is what it is. When you speak truth to power, your truth will inevitably irritate people's demons, and it is what it is. But anyway, to some of y'all who are new here, I'm gonna try to explain to you in the best way possible who I am. I'm a light worker, and even if you don't believe, and I know some of y'all believe, and a lot of y'all don't believe me, and if you don't believe me, eat a dick. Part of this job means to be an empath. An empath is somebody who has a great deal of emotional intelligence. Okay, you are somebody who is emotionally aware. You are able to feel so much. I like to think of the way I like to think of the way I see this word as seeing in mathematics. This is part of why I am a philosopher. I studied philosophy in school. I have the ability, a gift, to be able to see things from a much deeper perspective. And when you start to see the world the way I see, oh my fucking god, it's like you come to see the ridiculousness in this world. This is why I talk about the things I talk about. And if I'm able to see these things as a black man, I can only imagine what a black woman feels. I can only imagine what it feels like to be a black woman. Because black women get this shit way more, okay? One, you're a woman. Secondly, you're black. And especially if you're a dark-skinned black woman. Y'all know racism is still a thing. White supremacy is still a thing. Patriarchy is still a thing. Heteronormativity is still a thing within the black community and outside the black community. I can only imagine what black women, especially dark-skinned black women, go through. Only God Almighty understands. So part of what I do on my platform is to deconstruct a whole lot of these things, to paint people a better picture as to how we have this shit fucked up. One of the biggest issues, one of the biggest perversions in this world is white supremacy. And when you start to see how white supremacy has a whole lot of us all fucked up, bro, Jesus fucking Christ, there's no going back. You come to see how it's like an invisible force, sort of like gravity. You know, a lot of people don't know what gravity is, but we feel the effects of gravity, okay? When you throw this shit, speaking of gravity, when you throw something up in the air, it falls down. You don't see the force pulling it down, but you do know that there's some type of force that's pulling it down. This is the exact same thing as white supremacy. This is perverse, okay? When you start to see the mathematics as to how this shit works, how this shit has a lot of us fucked up, black, white, and everything in between, but especially black people, bro. This is why these algorithms don't like me. This is why they suppress my shit all the time. But I swear to God, if I was some white boy doing some fuck shit online, they will promote me, but they don't, because they know that everything that I speak about is against capitalism, it's against white supremacy, and this is why they suppress my shit. Okay, so shout out to the people who actually see the message, see the point of what I'm saying. Shout out to everybody who understands the real message, the real depth within my message. Hopefully, you're able to take away something meaningful from my message. If I can feel this, I can only imagine what a black woman, especially a dark-skinned black woman, can feel. And the issue here is apathy, okay? Lack of emotional intelligence. And this is on purpose. See, let me tell you this. See, the issue is apathy or lack of emotional intelligence. The human mind is capable of two things: logic and emotions, okay? The understanding of the mathematics of logic is called IQ. The understanding of the mathematics of emotions is called EQ. This capitalistic world understands this. To have logic and to have emotions balanced is going to help maximize your stay in this world, where you're maneuvering in this world. Humans have the ability to have emotions, which is a very beautiful thing. Humans also have the ability to control their emotions and put themselves in somebody else's shoes. This is empathy. But this is not pushed enough in this world, okay? Emotional intelligence is not pushed enough in this world. What's being pushed is apathy. Narcissism is what's being pushed. And as a result, we don't sit and think of ourselves as one another. We don't put ourselves in each other's shoes. This is why capitalism, white supremacy, heteronormativity, all these perverse systems are taken off as they are, because they're not pushing empathy, they're not pushing EQ, they're not pushing emotional intelligence. We can overcome this. The more we start working on ourselves, the more we starting with yourself, because like they say, the charity begins at home. Working on yourself, completing the circle within yourself, and working on yourself unapologetically. This shit shifts from your eyes. You come to see how fucking perverse this word is. White supremacy will not have any power over you anymore. Heteronormativity, all of these nonsense will not have power over you. And this is why emotional intelligence is intentionally suppressed. It is not coincidence that the United States, the most powerful country in the world with the biggest universities and Ivy League schools in the world, does not intentionally incorporate emotional intelligence in their curriculum. That is on purpose, because if they were to start incorporating EQ, emotional intelligence, in their school systems, capitalism will be dead. Vanity will be dead. We will no longer have the need to try to pose to be better than each other. We will see that literally we are all the same shit, and we'll start putting ourselves in each other's shoes, and we are able to heal from our own fuck shit and wake up from all this nonsense. This is on purpose. This is an intentional attack on humanity, intentional attack on spirituality, and if you know, you know. I would even be surprised if these algorithms try to take this shit down again. I'm trying to be as intentional as possible with my words, because last time they said that I was cursing too much. I'm trying not to curse right now, okay? But again, like I said, if I, a black guy, okay, all the way from God knows where I came from, can feel this shit, I can only imagine what a black woman feels. Because women, a lot of women naturally have empathy. A lot of women naturally reek of feminine energy, which is the energy of intellect. I can only imagine what a black woman, especially a dark-skinned black woman, feels. Shout out to all the black women out there, especially dark-skinned black women who have tolerated all kinds of fuck shit, because I know damn well how much shit I've tolerated. I've tolerated fuck shit from white supremacy. I've tolerated fuck shit from patriarchy. I've tolerated fuck shit from all kinds of nonsense. And I'm a black man. I still have the privilege of being a man, okay? Patriarchy still protects me. I can only imagine what it feels like to be a woman. I can only imagine what it feels like to be a black woman. I can only imagine what it feels like to be specifically a dark-skinned black woman, because the fuck shit is way too much. And the issue is lack of emotional intelligence. So to all the black people who are following me and calling me their kings, Chad, let me tell you right now, you like the words that I'm saying, but you need to look in the mirror as well, because within our black community, there's a lot of fuck shit that needs to be done. We need to start healing our shit and looking in the mirror and start taking care of our own, because these people are not going to do it for us, okay? Capitalism does not give a fuck about our black asses. We are all we got. We need to start taking ourselves to therapy. It is sad that these people came to our countries, destroyed our people. Africa is a hot fucking mess, okay? They took our resources, went to their countries, and built their fucking heavens and earth, and we are still in Africa a hot fucking mess. They're not trying to heal us, okay? The only people we got is us, so we need to go to therapy, start taking care of our own. We need to start taking care of our women, our dark-skinned women, our gay people, bisexual people, trans people, all of us. We're all in this shit together. This is the only way we can overcome. Because alternatively, you stay there and keep being boo-boo the fool, because that's basically what they want from us. Because the more we give them a show, the more they capitalize off of our brokenness. And I hope this I wouldn't be surprised if these algorithms come from me, because it is what it is, child. Like I told y'all yesterday, playtime is over and I'm done. I'm done playing with these silly ass games. Fuck these algorithms. And at this point, I'd rather go to my grave as Uche, as what God has brought me to this world to do, than come out here and be playing these silly ass games with these silly ass algorithms. It is what it is. Now, shout out to, like I said, shout out to all the people who understand my real message, who understand the depth of my message. Even if my message gets to one person, if it is one person, I'm winning, and that's all that matters. Uche, peace and love.